Hey, what is going on, guys? Car Feedback again, bringing you guys a cool and exciting video. Today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different, talking about the next generation Range Rover. But in addition, there's a video that has been surfacing online. Some people thought it was a leak of a potential reveal of the next generation Range Rover, but in actuality it is actually a design rendering by Shaiji Yu, so credits to him for this. Nonetheless, the Range Rover Nouvelle rendering concept is the interpretation of the 5th generation model, and the timing couldn't really have been better for this design video, as it really does visualize and illustrate some of the features of the redesign of everything that we're expecting from the next generation Land Rover Range Rover that is expected to take on the newly facelifted Bentley Bentayga. And I think they're definitely going to be focusing on keeping it at least higher luxury than usual, or at least have an option for that. So the video and accompanying images show something truly majestic, calling on all the hallmarks of Range Rover's designs, such as large size streaks and a familiar body shape, but pairing it all with a futuristic design that we'd love to see come into fruition. Sleek and minimalist, the LED lighting follows recent Land Rover design trends, but is super slick and futuristic in its approach. However, it's only when the suicide doors open to reveal the cabin that we truly reveal how majestic the Range Rover Nouvelle is. Obviously, that's just a code name or something that was thought of by the designer, but you never know, could stick. In there, the modern concept of a digital instrument cluster has been reimagined entirely, with a massive pane of floating glass spanning the dashboard. When the SUV is turned on, all instrumentation and infotainment functionality is projected onto the pane in stunning fashion. There's clearly been a lot of thought given to the design though, as the interior features clever storage solutions and upmarket ideas that perfectly fit with Range Rover's luxurious intent and image. The current 4th generation Range Rover has been on the market since 2012, and the new one is firmly on the way. And while we've only seen test mules so far, we expect all new model to be unveiled sometime early 2021, if not before then. And the new model will retain familiar styling and impressive off-road capability, but to rival ultra-luxury machines from Rolls-Royce and Bentley, we're expecting it to take massive strides in terms of the interior. From an engineering perspective, it's expected to make use of hybridization in the form of 48-volt mild hybrid models and plug-in hybrid derivatives. Expect a range of engines including a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged inline-6, and if rumors are believed true, a BMW sourced V8 engine, which could be the range topper, but again, we're not 100% sure on that. When BMW and Jaguar Land Rover first announced the companies would be working together on powertrain development, only electric power was talked about initially. The agreement between the two automakers later evolved to a more far-reaching deal involving petrol engines and hybridized drivetrains. So according to Auto Express, we now have the first news of a BMW engine going into a JLR vehicle, which is the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, apparently to be used to replace JR's ancient Ford-produced V8. On top of that, it will go into a hot version of the Defender, expected to be called the Defender SVR. According to the report, a high-performance Land Rover Defender is set to take on high-powered SUVs like the AMG G63 from Mercedes, and a running prototype is already in existence at Land Rover's engineering base in UK. The V8 is also reportedly hooked up to the standard 8-speed automatic gearbox and 4-wheel drive system, but likely to gain a track mode option in the terrain response system. It's also mentioned that the Defender's all-new chassis is incredibly stiff and is making the job of tuning the chassis for a performance version easier than expected. That makes sense, as Land Rover hasn't been using the traditionally stiffer body-on-frame engineered chassis type for some time for the Range Rover, but is still building an incredibly competent, robust off-roader. The same engine is also expected to make way in several JLR vehicles. Obviously, I think that it's going to be making its way into, you know, other SUVs from Jaguar and Land Rover, but again, next generation could be using this engine as well. BMW's twin turbo V8 engine produces 566 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque in the X5 SM SUV, and the standard M8 model has 600 horsepower. The Defender SVR is expected to keep it power close to the 577 mark. So that's essentially it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of a quick little insight into the rendering and design of the possibility of the next generation Land Rover. Let me know your thoughts down below. Check out some other content, subscribe for more, stay safe, and have a great day.